Good evening, everyone. My name is Harsh Patel. I'm founder and global CEO of Water and Shark, global auditing and legal consulting firm. By profession, I'm a chartered accountant, corporate lawyer, and honorary doctorate awarded by University of California Public for my exemplary services in the finance and legal industry. Today, I am here to present you all Extraordinary Dream of an Ordinary Man. This is not just my story. It is a narrative of aspiration and a power of a dream that exceeds all of our circumstance. Now, as I dwell into my story, I am not going to share just the success and milestone and the achievements. I am here to share all the hardship, challenges, and the struggles that I have faced in my extraordinary journey. My journey began in my early childhood days. I hail from a very lower class, middle class family that each day was considered as to be a battling survival. Why? Why do I say so? Because struggling from the food, struggling from the school fees, struggling from the so many things, that basic necessities was we were every day-to-day part of our life was a becoming our struggle and the battle. But I never let the struggles to deprive me of my future goals and ambitions. I always believe in myself and make sure that my tomorrow is better than the today and the yesterday. So I started enrolling for summer internship just to add the breathing financials to status to my family at the early age of just 15 during my school summer internship. And then I realized that when I enrolled for a commerce graduation, at that point of time, perhaps only MBA or chartered accountancy was the only solution for a guy who hails from a very lower class family which cannot afford heavy and the fancy fees. Even though enrolling for a chartered accountancy exam, which is perhaps considered to be the low cost education in India, that point of time and now as well, I still did not have money for my paying my the CA examination and the final coaching fees. I am feeling like a goosebump now when I am in front of you, I am sharing this. I had to take up the exorbitant steep rate, the financial loans to support my education. Simultaneously, along with this struggle, I realized when my internship for a CA curriculum examination started, I see when all of my fellow colleagues and the friends, they wanted to enroll themselves for an internship or a future after chartered accountancy in a multinational accounting firm, so-called we all known it by a big four. I realize when the entire crowd is going in a one direction, I am not saying it is wrong, but there has to be something needs to be looked at it in a different way. And that's where I was, because I felt I don't want to be the face of another in just a big four. And that's where I met at the age of 19, without money, without anything, just with the baggage of my dreams and the goals. I laid down the foundation of world's finest global accounting and legal consulting firm, first time ever in India as a network. And at the just a mere 19 of age when I set up this, my friends, many of them laughed, many of them were amazed. How is this possible? Is this a joke? How you will manage with the finance? And what about your studies and all? So every time we keep taking our first step, you will have so many hundreds of people that will tell you can't do and you cannot do. I always set in my mindset the will that I can and I will. I never let anyone to tell me what I cannot and what I cannot, because I know what is my limitation and what are my aspiration. With that mindset at the age of 19, I started my firm, Water and Shark Global Auditing and Legal Consulting firm. The challenges that I face in personal life, in the professional life, the journey starts when you set up an entrepreneurship. It is not just about day-to-day managing the affairs of the business, but when your goals are to be of the world best, you have to face with so many challenges, resource, technical advancement, technology, global connections, global technical know-how, best practices. A guy without having any professional background, no one from the family of a chartered accountant or a lawyer or a first generation, I was ready and determined to take the challenge to the world. How I navigated this challenge? I believe only things to is in the world to learn more things. When you feel you don't want to confine to a one boundary, grow beyond the boundaries, beyond the wings. That is what our themes today. I took a challenge that whenever I am finishing my small project in my firm, I take up a challenge that I will travel a particular country just as a vivid traveler. And I realized at the end of my travel, I ended up having office in more than 8 countries. And today we are operating from 12 countries and the 14 offices across globally. Because I believe opportunities need to be created, door needs to be built. I cannot see it at the age of 21 and see my foreign chartered accountants or the foreign lawyers will join my network and that's how we become a global firm. That's not how it operates. We have to take a first step, right? From our home, from our office. And that is what I did. When you have a conviction and belief, you don't need money. You don't need. What you need is just a conviction and belief in yourself. As Anatole France has rightly said, in order to accomplish great things, extraordinary things, you must not just act, you must have a dream. You must not just plan, you must have belief. And that is what makes us extraordinary result from your journey. Now, when I navigated all this expansion through all the countries, it was not just an expansion on a paper or a travel mail, but it all filled with the emotions, filled with a lot of knowledge of each country's chapter, cultural backgrounds, understanding with the common global best practices, which I can inculcate in my domestic operation as well. Along with the challenges and the operation, I was stumbled upon time to time, when I received various accolades and recognitions and rewards. We all love as a human being, though we say that rewards and recognition is not affecting. But yes, I will not say wrong. Rewards and recognition do make us feel me proud and good. But no rewards and recognition can make me more better than what I reward myself. So I'm always a firm advocating of rewarding yourself. Before reward someone else, you should reward yourself. So let your inner kids as a child to be alive. So that is what I keep myself, try to reward each and every after small and small achievements. To summarize in a few, what are the rewards and accomplishment which I cherish always? Notable, so many, each and every one is near to heart, but many of which I recall proudly. I cherish one of this youngest icon of UAE, which was sharing the title with the various billionaires from the UAE, where the Indian businessmen have made the significant contributions. The proud only chartered accountant and lawyer to be Forbes recognized as Global Top 100 India Manager. Leaders of Change, Times of Leaders of Change, CEO of most daring Indian companies, and so on. Though this title sometimes helps me to realize whether I am doing the right thing, or do I need to further look beyond what I am doing. So I always say, I am never looking into the past. Past is only to help you and to motivate you to grow further. So past should not be in your head, future should be in your head, and your action should be in the present. So I navigated my personal challenge, professional challenge, and the professional accomplishment. In a short span of my 12 years of my decade, more than one decade, it is not just a distance I travel. As I said earlier also, it is emotions, it is a feeling of sense of satisfaction, feeling of empowerment, inspiring your team members, colleagues, and the fellow other professionals and entrepreneurs and youngsters across global countries. This reminds me, and I'm sure it should remind all of us, that journey is as important as destination. And every journey is a unique. We must take an action without looking at the result. You must focus on your action, what you take, not on your result you seek further. With that mindset, I here thank you once again for everyone for your time and attention. And I hope my journey help you to inspire you to navigate all your dreams and align your actions based on your aspirations. And I am sure your journey will also be extraordinary, because all of us, I believe, have a power and ability to write our journey extraordinary one, because we are the writer, producer, and director of our life. Why don't we make a shot to give it our journey as an extraordinary one? Thank you, everyone.